Here's who stood out on day 10 of 49ers training camp. Keep in mind, the following players did not participate in team drills: Trent Williams, Mike McGlinchey, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, Emmanuel Mosley. The good, linebacker Fred Warner. He intercepted Trey Lance. More on him in a minute. Lance was throwing a long pass to tight end Tyler Kroft, and Warner read the throw, so he backpedaled extremely quickly and made the interception 20 yards downfield. Phenomenal play by a phenomenal linebacker. Safety Jimmy Ward. He broke up a well-thrown pass from Trey Lance that was intended for Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk ran a dig route and beat the cornerback who was covering him, but Ward swooped in, slapped the ball out of Ayuk's hands, and knocked him on his back. Ward is having the best training camp of his career. Cornerback Trevarius Ward. He bounced back after a lackluster practice on Saturday and played well. He gave up a 20-yard catch to Brandon Ayuk early in practice, but broke up a short pass intended for Ayuk later on 3rd and 4. Ayuk seemed to think Ward interfered with him, but the official didn't throw a flag. Defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw. He threw Aaron Banks to the side and sacked Trey Lance. Kinlaw also took all the reps with the first-string defense. Halfway through practice, he walked by me and said, "You writing all this down?" So I showed him my notebook. He seemed pleased. Nickelback Sam Womack. He played with the second-team defense, broke up a pass intended for Ray McCloud, and then had perfect coverage on an incomplete pass intended for Juwan Jennings. More on him in a minute. Womack clearly is the best nickelback on the roster. It's only a matter of time before he plays with the first stringers. Running back Jeff Wilson Jr. He had the longest run of the day, a 30-yarder through the teeth of the defense. It would have been a 10-yarder, but Wilson juked safety Taylor Hawkins to the ground and kept running. Wilson looks to have regained the explosion he didn't have last season. Wide receiver Ray McCloud. He made a diving 40-yard catch up the right sideline after beating cornerback Kadar Holman. McCloud makes one excellent play every day. Wide receiver Danny Gray. He caught a 25-yard pass with his hands near the sideline after beating Diamador Lenore with a back shoulder fade route. He also beat Lenore with a slant to make a 6-yard catch with his chest. Safety George Odom. He recognized a reverse to Deebo Samuel as it was developing and tagged him for no gain. The not so good. Quarterback Trey Lance. He completed just 4 of 12 passes and threw an interception. 2 of his passes were dropped, and he was missing 3 key starters on offense. Still, he wasn't good and is struggling in training camp. To be fair, most quarterbacks struggle against the 49ers defense. Dak Prescott completed 53% of his passes and threw 1 touchdown pass and 1 interception against the 49ers in the playoffs. And Jimmy Garoppolo threw 11 picks in training camp last year, and the 49ers still won lots of games. Garoppolo also completed 63% of his throws in camp, but that's because he almost never threw deep or outside the numbers. He only throws high percentage passes, and his complete unwillingness to throw downfield is a big reason he throws so many picks, and no one wants him as a starting quarterback anymore. Conversely, Lance has completed roughly 50% of his passes in camp, but he's throwing much farther downfield. Today, he completed 2 passes over the middle that traveled at least 20 yards in the air. He also threw 3 passes to receivers running deep out routes and completed none of them. 1 was well thrown and dropped. That's a difficult throw which requires arm strength, timing, and accuracy, and it's good that Lance is practicing it. That's what practice is for. Practicing. Garoppolo almost never tried this throw. He worked only on the things he does well, which is why he never grew or improved. We'll see if Lance improves. Right now, he still gives the 49ers a better chance to win than Garoppolo, which is why Lance plays with the first-string offense while Garoppolo throws 10-yard passes to ball boys on a side field. Quarterback Nate Sudfeld got intercepted by linebacker Marcelino McCrary-Ball. Quarterback Brock Purdy got intercepted by linebacker Sagun Alubi. Why do 49ers quarterbacks throw so many picks to linebackers? Wide receiver Juwan Jennings. He almost caught a pass during team drills, but didn't. Cornerback Ambry Thomas. He almost broke up a pass during team drills, but didn't. Cornerback Emmanuel Mosley. He sat out practice entirely and spent the first half running while under the supervision of a trainer, which might mean Mosley injured himself. We'll find out when Kyle Shanahan speaks on Tuesday.